Hello. Hi.
Today we're going to talk about 3 constellations from the Zodiac: Sagittarius, Capricorn, and Aquarius. Sagittarius is represented by an arrow and is found in the lower left corner of the picture. In the upper left corner of the photo lies the symbol for Aquarius. It is represented by 2 waves on top of each other. Capricorn is found in the middle left, in between Aquarius and Sagittarius. Its symbol is an image of a goat with a fishtail.
The next constellation on our list is Aquarius, the dude who is basically pouring out a jug of water.
Star names and boundaries. So, we've got Capricorn, Aquarius, and Sagittarius. Here's their boundaries.
Sagittarius lies a little south of the ecliptic. It is bordered on its left by Capricornus and Scorpius to its southeast. The constellation Aquila also lies to the northwest of it. Capricornus lies right in the middle of the ecliptic. The constellation Aquarius lies to its northwest side, and Sagittarius is found to the southeast of it. The constellation Aquila is also found directly above and to the right of Capricornus. Aquarius lies on the ecliptic near the constellation Capricornus. To the northwest of Aquarius lie the constellations Pegasus and Pisces. The constellation Cestus can also be found to the southwest of Aquarius. The constellations Capricorn and Sagittarius are both most easily seen during summertime. During early June, they are best seen at around 1 a.m. During late June, they're best seen at around midnight. In early July, they are most visible at around 11 p.m., and in the time of late July, they're most readily seen at around 10 p.m. During the early August time, they appear the brightest at around 9 p.m., and in late August at around dusk. The constellation Aquarius is best viewed in the season of autumn. In early September, it is most easily seen at around midnight, and in late September, it is best viewed at around 11 p.m. During early October, it will be most easily seen at around 10 p.m., and in late October, it is best viewed at around 9 p.m. During the month of November, it is most easily viewed at around 8 p.m. in the first half of the month, and at around 7 p.m. in the latter half. The constellation Sagittarius has a long historical symbolism all the way back to Babylon. The Babylonian version of Sagittarius was two-faced with a human head in front and an animal face in back. Cuneiform writings refer to Sagittarius as the Strong One and Great King of War. These warlike attributes are somewhat forgotten, as the constellation is more so associated with the characteristics of the Greek character Charon. The constellation Aquarius' origin seems to be from it passing through the sun during the rainy season. The constellation Aquarius has also been commonly placed with the god Ea from Babylon. It is also associated with the Egyptian god Hapi, who is represented by a man pouring out 2 jugs of water. The symbol for Aquarius was created from the Egyptian hieroglyph for water. The constellation Capricornus is associated with the Greek god Pan, and the tale goes that during the War of the Titans, Pan leapt into the Nile River and transformed into Aquarius, the half-goat, half-fish hybrid. This is where the words panic and pandemonium came into being. The Latin word Capricornus only refers to a goat's horn, and the goat's horn is also a symbol for fertility in classic mythology. As of today, Saturn is inside of the constellation Sagittarius, and Pluto is inside of the constellation Capricorn.
10 brightest stars in Sagittarius are Cos Australis, Cos Media, Cos Borealis, Alma Sol, Skella, Manto, Nunki, Hexabolus, Arcap, and Albadal.
In this table we have some raw data about the constellation Sagittarius. The brightest star to the naked eye in Sagittarius is Hectobolus, and the hottest star in Sagittarius is Nunki at 12,762 Kelvin. The nearest star to our sun is Cos Borealis at 77.66 light years from our sun. The 10 brightest stars in the constellation Capricornus are Beta Capricorni, Omega Capricorni, Delta Capricorni, Alpha Capricorni, Gamma Capricorni, Zeta Capricorni, Theta Capricorni, Psi Capricorni, Nu Capricorni, and Kappa Capricorni. On this table, we have a collection of data about the constellation Capricornus. Capricornus' coolest star is Omega Capricorni at 3,700 Kelvin. Omega Capricorni is also the biggest star in the constellation. Even more interesting, Omega Capricorni is the furthest star in the constellation from the Sun.
The 10 brightest stars in the Aquarius constellation are Beta Aquarii, Alpha Aquarii, Delta Aquarii, Y Aquarii, oh I got one, Zeta Aquarii, R Aquarii, don't hit that, Scat Aquarii, you just hit that, yep, Antra Aquarii, this is great, Albac Aquarii, and Nu Aquarii.
This table is a collection of data about stars from the constellation Aquarius. The hottest star in Aquarius is Pi Aquarii at 14,786 Kelvin. Its largest star is Alpha Aquarii at 72.5 times the radius of the Sun. This is our HR diagram for Sagittarius. On the y-axis, we have luminosity, measured in solar units, and on the x-axis, we have temperature, measured in Kelvin. Our table on the left lists the name, spectral class, and the absolute magnitude of each star. Most of the stars are shown in the 4,000 to 5,000 Kelvin range, the major outlier being Sigma Sagittarii. Our diagram for Capricornus follows the same pattern as before. You'll notice that Capricorn stars are on average at a higher temperature and luminosity than Sagittarius' stars. The one major outlier in the data is Omega Capricorni, which is much cooler than the other stars. In an unveiled attempt to trick the viewer, I placed the star table on the left-hand side of the diagram this time. One thing you'll notice about Aquarius is that it has two stars, Alpha Aquarii and Beta Aquarii, that have an extremely high luminosity. Aquarius only has a few stars that are over 10,000 Kelvin, making it relatively cool. There are three main deep space objects in Sagittarius. They are the Lagoon Nebula, the Omega Nebula, and the Horseshoe or Swan Nebula. There is one main deep space object in Capricorn, and it is the Messier object M30. It is said to be easily viewable with a telescope also. There are three main deep space objects in Aquarius: the Globular Cluster Messier 1, the Globular Cluster 72, and the Aquarius Dwarf Galaxy. From the majestic goatfish to the legendary guy with a jug of water, these are some of the most memorable and exciting constellations found in the night sky. Everyone and their mother and their brother and their dog and their sister and their brother from another mother has heard of Leo the lion or Cancer the crab. But who thinks about Aquarius the water bear? Who? Name them offhand, right now, or even off your foot. off your kickflip, off your skateboard, you're cool. You might be thinking to yourself, but a guy with a jug of water isn't cool, and no one knows who the heck that even is. But this is Oregon, and it's full of hipsters now, so if something is unheard of and it's uncool, it's suddenly cool if you're the only one who knows about it. So hop on this train quick, people. It's not gonna last forever. Everyone's gonna find out about it. It'll be mainstream. It'll drown in the mainstream. That's how hip it'll be. So act now, or forever hold your peace. Peace. This has been your friendly astronomy hipster PSA. Thank you, and gracias mucho. Never mind.